Hey y'all, welcome to Five with the Founder, where we get to steal your heart for 5 minutes. It's your girl Neda Kellogg coming at you, the founding executive director of Project Diva International. And this is where you get to experience girls in this year's PDI cohort. Now, for the next 5 months, I'm inviting you into a powerful journey. One girl, one story at a time. Listen, these girls in our cohort are choosing themselves first, and it is so beautiful to watch. They are developing ways to emotionally regulate, be mentally fit through honing their daily habits, and check this out, being financially curious enough to understand and put away money in their emergency funds, lifestyle budgets, and their retirement funds. Who thought? These are the skills y'all know that will shape them as women, also support their leadership, and ultimately position them to leave a legacy if they so choose. And guess what? They're learning them right now while in middle and high school. So when you invest in these girls, baby, you are committing to girls who are choosing to be our right now leaders. So speaking of right now leaders, I have with me today Kelis. Hey, Kelis.
Hello.
Welcome to Five with the Founder.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, before we hop in real quick, let's share a little bit about you. What grade are you in, and what's one thing you find funny about adults?
I am in 12th grade, and one thing I would say I find funny about adults is how hard they try to pretend like they're organized and they just know everything in the book.
Touche. Touche. No comments on that. Forget y'all. We be trying. No, I'm just saying, we don't try. We be doing a little bit too much sometimes with that. But yeah, okay. I got you. Well, while we hop into these pillars, the emotional regulation pillar, mental fitness, and the financial curiosity, when you think about the emotional regulation pillar, how would you describe how you're managing your feelings like with more intention?
I manage my feelings with more intention. I've built a stronger relationship with thinking in my head before I speak. I've
Mhm.
always been good at that, and it's just something that has always worked for me. I feel like if I speak with the emotions I have at the moment, things won't get across correctly. So if when I really just sit with myself and I allow myself to feel those emotions and be confident in myself, because some days like I would doubt like maybe I am doing too much, maybe I'm frustrated at the wrong thing, but allowing myself to really sit with them before I speak get across whatever feelings I I have at the moment, I just allow myself to just sit with them so that I'm not ruining any relationships that could just be built stronger.
Nice. So when you think about being a senior in high school and you a few months you'll be out here with us as an adult, um, how do you feel that's going to help you or like support your development as you go through into your 20s?
I feel like it will help me with, especially in a professional career, because
Mm.
there will be times where you're on the job and you can't cuss nobody out on the spot. That is not professional. It's not something you should want to do in general, but it's it's gonna help me be more professional and show up as my best self always. And
Nice.
even like things like me journaling, just instead of like keeping stuff inside, I
Mhm.
journaling helps me get it out and help me re-understand like how I want to reiterate it or get my point across without like, dimming my light.
That's good. And sometimes when you journal, it just reminds you that sometimes everything doesn't need a response too.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's real good. Okay, so with your mental fitness pillar, what habits are you strengthening your mindset to not pretend to be organized like some of us adults, but to also just get to your goals? Like, what habits are you maintaining that you feel are really supporting that?
Habits, I use my calendar and I set reminders to myself. I'll even go as far as setting an alarm so when it goes off, I immediately remember what it was that I was supposed to prepare for or get ready for, like a meeting or a talk. Like if I have that alarm set and it goes off, I immediately remember what it is that I have to do at a specific time during that day. Also, get in the habit of writing things on paper because I realized that my phone is not the most reliable thing on the world. So, writing in my notebook and checking it every day, and even putting like a box next to it to check it off each day,
Mm.
allowing
Mhm.
myself time to like take a break, then check back, okay, what else do I have to do? And just taking it one step at a time, not just throwing it all at me. And just also writing down my goals, but writing down steps to accomplish them. So I'm not just thinking like, dang, this is what I want to accomplish. No, how do I do it? And what steps can I do every day to get to that goal?
Do you feel like some of the things that we put in place to help you all get clear on that has helped?
Yes, definitely those step ladder goals, those check-ins every month. It keeps me on top of everything. Like if there's a goal that I did not accomplish, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get on it next month or keep it on there until I do accomplish it. And then
Mm.
once I do, having another goal. And what am I gonna do in between that month to help accomplish that?
How about having your accountability partner? Like, does that help you? Like, let's say you don't meet a goal and you're not giving yourself grace or you're too hard on yourself. Like, do you feel like in those moments it helps to also have like that accountability partner so that some goals that you may not be reaching may not be priority, right? But sometimes we're like, if I don't get to it, then I'm a failure, right? So, how do you feel like your accountability partner is helping you with that?
Definitely my growth goddess. She is so helpful. She is so helpful. Shout out to Miss Martha. But yes, like some days, like I might be like, oh, I was supposed to accomplish it, but talking with her like just helps me understand you can do it later, or it is not that important.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost you for a minute there, so I don't know if the audience got all that, but I got what you were saying. Like she is very, very she's been critical, for I think for the last couple of years in regards to like being able to have that person. So that's what I heard you saying, I believe.
Yes,
All right, the last pillar, financial curiosity. Are you curious about money and why?
I am always curious about money, and I don't think there will ever be a time where I don't have questions about money. I The relationship with money is the biggest thing I'm always questioning. Like it's a relationship where you have like there's days where you're just like, man, I wish money just wasn't this important. I wish it was just easy to get it every day. Just wake up, there go the money. But a lot of times it's just the biggest thing I'm always curious about is discipline and keeping a positive relationship with money
Mhm.
because a lot of days like I'm good with it. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna save this, I'm not buying that, and I'm gonna put money aside for this so that I'm always like keeping myself on track and I'm not stressing at the last minute because oh I gotta get gas or oh I gotta purchase this now. But there's also days where it's like I want this and then I get it and I'm like that money could have went to this or now I have enough for this. So it's like a relationship I want to get better at understanding and continue to build and hopefully get to a point where it's positive. It's not going to
Mhm.
be perfect, but it's positive. Like I'm okay with it.
I think you're on the right trajectory because number one, you don't mind talking about it. And that's the biggest thing. I feel like a lot of us adults are the ones that I've had around me that are in the financial industry and just everyday people. It's always it's that ebb and flow, right? But a big part of the challenge has been when it ebbs, it's like you don't want to talk about it. And so talking about it through all of the ups and downs is what keeps you healthy. It puts you back into alignment, keeps you on track, right? So I feel like you are really, really, you've been doing very well at that, especially once you started working. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like even because it's not just that, right? It's also navigating and balancing or harmonizing your school schedule, your work schedule, the money, the emotional regulation, like all the things. And to see you about to graduate high school and be in a really good flow, like to be able to be ready for the ebbs is so cool to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on that. It has been a blessing watching you grow. Well, thank you, Kelis, for making time with your busy schedule to, do this with me. I really, really appreciate it. Even the couple extra minutes, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. Till our last breath, it's going down. Well, audience, as you hear hear her words and witness their growth, I invite you, our community, to consider how you can walk alongside them and us as leaders. Whether it's your treasure, your time, your talents, every gift strengthens the path beneath her feet. And if something you heard today moved you, connect with us, stand with us, and invest in the brilliance that you are hearing these girls share. Because guess what? Their growth is happening literally right before her eyes. I mean, before our eyes, I literally remember Kelly's being in third grade and now she's a senior, right? Like, so they're growing up fast, y'all, and they all need us to be the examples and the support system to get them into adulthood successfully and stable. So click the link below to sponsor a girls membership and remember that self-discovery is their birthright. All right, until next time, see y'all.